Alright, let me show you what I need for Shadow Village. It's called Shadow Village, Shadow Lake Village Condominium. There is a gate there. Just tell them you're with Gutter King to look at the gutter cleaning price. I'll show you what I want pretty much on any of these things. I could pretty much price this. It's 150 buildings. I want to know. One thing I always want to know is where are we going to put the leaves. So walking around the back, looks like there's tons of woods. I mean, we could dump them anywhere. But that matters, because if we can't put the leaves somewhere on 150 buildings, it would be a problem. Probably have to bring a dumpster in, but that doesn't look like a problem. The second thing I like to know is how big are the gutters and leaders. Gutters come in 5-inch and 6-inch, and you've probably seen the difference. When they're 6-inch, that's what everybody's doing now. That's what we install on Colonial on those new buildings. Jose did the roof. Much easier to clean, especially the leaders. They never get clogged, or hardly ever. The 5-inch is what almost everybody still has, and you know, on a complex this size with this many trees, there's going to be clogs, so that affects the price. Also, let me look at this. I see some like garage things. I don't know if there's like these right here. Are there, is there gutters on these? You don't need to count them, but if there's gutters on these, that's gonna make a big difference, because there's probably like 100 of those at least. I mean, they're so simple, but the cleaning's not the problem. It's if there's stuff in here and then we gotta blow it all the way over here, that's gonna affect the price. It looks like everything's walkable. I don't know if these little spots are, but whatever. We'll probably just put a little ladder here. One guy will be doing this. I like to try to come up with a plan on how we're going to do these complexes, because then I can figure out the times. I'll show you how this works one day, but this is how I do all the estimates. Everything's a formula. I figure out how long we're going to be off-site, how many men are going, how long we're going to be on-site, how many buildings there are, price per building, profit, labor cost, all these things. I figure them all out. This is kind of bullshit. This is how many places I've priced this year. Anyway, these roofs are horrible. Algae. I want to know, you know. Also, I want to always like to know in the back. I don't see any, but I like to know when they have those fences around them. That makes it a pain in the ass. You know what I mean? When each house is gated and you got to go in there, clean it up. Same thing with the front. I don't see any of those problems there. I can get this complex because I know this management company. I think they give me. I have about 18 of them already. But let's figure out. It looks like there's like 4 or 5 different kinds of buildings. That's one building. I mean, that's huge. I want to make sure we can walk this whole thing without getting up and down. Looks like we can, so that wouldn't be a problem. I mean, these are all the same. They're just different color shingles. Then I'll figure out, we'll call these A, B, C, and D, how many there are. We'll figure out how many of these, how many of those, and I can get a really accurate price. That's about it. I'd like to know where we're going to put the leaves, what type of plan we're going to have on where we're going to put everything, what size ladders we're going to need, all that kind of stuff. This is how I'm going to make. I'm going to make like little 90-second videos on every complex this year. Then I'm going to post those things in Catch or on YouTube, and guys can watch them on the way in the van. So everybody has, and I'm going to say, you know, this is where we're going to start. I want to put a ladder up here, here, and here to start. And so-and-so is going to go this way. I'm going to give like a 3-minute thing so we can be really fast. I think it's easier when you're looking at the video and looking at it like this rather than just showing up and trying to figure everything out. So that's what I want to know about Shadow Lake. This is really the only thing I care. I want to know if there's gutters on those. Um, just check out the buildings, see if you find anything else. I think we can get to all these buildings with like 16-foot ladders, which would be great. All right, let me know.